I rise to support the adoption of the members whom they have been placed to various committees. And although my expertise is on agriculture, so our veteran, in case, and your committee, in case you need any support or any profession or expertise in the Committee of Agriculture, I'll be there to support you. Maybe some of us, we are expert, or for me, I did agribusiness management. Maybe they were basing on the size of the land and how whether you have, how much have you been in agriculture? For me, I graduated recently. Maybe that one has placed me in an opposite side. Otherwise, my support is there, and I will stand with everyone who have been placed to various committees. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I stand to support the adoption of the selection committee. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Honorable Bet, Honorable Sang, and Honorable Milka. You can converse in low tones, please. Yes, Honorable Valentine.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity. I would wish also to congratulate the selection panel for the job well done. Again, I would wish to congratulate all the members, those who've been placed in various groups. I urge you to deliver and work for the people. Secondly, I don't know how these people knew that I am a sports lady, a qualified footballer, and a renowned FKL referee. Thank you for giving me the docket. I promise we are going to work with the governor, because on his speech, he was going to build the talent centers. I think I'll be so much resourceful in terms of sports. Thank you so much. Congratulations, members. I beg to support in totality. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Honorable Valentine. Honorable Bet Richard.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. Also rise first to congratulate the selection committee led by our leader, Epo, leader of majority, and the entire team for the good job. I know it was one of the tedious and with a very tough balancing act. But having looked at it, I really want to say you did a very wonderful job. I've looked at it in areas of professionalism, regional balancing, expertise. It is well captured. And I know, like I said, each and every member is very resourceful in each of these committees. We believe in new members in different committees, and we trust that we are going to carry your responsibilities for the purposes of and the benefit of the great people of Nandi. Collectively, the purpose of these committees is to ensure the service delivery. And I believe what the selection committee did actually put into consideration all the factors to ensure each and every one of us is placed in a committee that we have experience and the experts to do the job that they are given by this constitution and the standing orders. So I support in totality without any amendment, and I want to say thank you to the select committee. We appreciate your good job. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Thank you so much, Honorable Member from Kapchorwa. Honorable Lisa.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise to support the list, adoption of the list. Actually, I was one of them, and I want to believe we did a good job based on what the members are saying. I stand here to congratulate the ladies who've been placed in various committees, and I want to urge them to go and vie for chairmanship, and I would request the honorable members to consider ladies. They can lead so well, and they are also experts. Otherwise, I want to congratulate everyone, and I wish you all the best. Thank you so much.
Point of inquiry, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, you may inquire.
Mr. Speaker, just to inquire from Honorable Lisa, how can a lady fight for chairmanship?
Honorable Lisa, did you mean chairperson?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Okay, it's chairperson, but then you know, chairmanship is that we are all equal to task.
Well, Honorable Kirongo.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I just want to thank my EPO chair, Honorable Teno, because he let us come with this report. And honorable members, it was a tedious task, but all the same, we came up with the report. I remember at some point, Mr. Speaker, we are not used, you know, after election, we are not used to sitting down for about 12 hours. And at some point I was tired, Mr. Speaker, and I told my chair, why don't we delegate this thing to Secretariat? It was about 10 p.m. at night. And he told us, no, we have to do it. You accepted to be on this committee. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, I want to thank our EPO chair for this report. We were not biased. Honorable members, if we, at some point, we disappointed you, you know, there was some request. There was some request, even from my friends. Honorable Sang gave me six committees, Mr. Speaker. And I remember at some point he told me he did a commercial law and he wanted to be on administration. Therefore, I did not even connect, Mr. Speaker. But I thank God because when I explained...
Point of order, Honorable Speaker.
Which point of order, Honorable Sang?
Honorable understanding order 81, the accuracy of facts. Honorable Speaker, I didn't say anything on accuracy of facts. Substantiate, Honorable Speaker, and give us only to supply to this house. Whether I say I need 6, I tell them to go and place me like any other member. So I can substantiate.
Yes, Honorable Kirongo.
Mr. Speaker, let me withdraw the statement, but of course, Mr. Speaker, at the back of his mind, he is aware that he gave me, Mr. Speaker. So, I withdraw, Mr. Speaker. But, Mr. Speaker, we are up to the task. This selection committee is there. And if at some point you feel that you are aggrieved and you are in a committee that you are not supposed to be there, and you have a colleague on the other side, you can swap, Mr. Speaker, and it is actually our work. If you agree and you just write a letter, for us, we'll take our time and then we present to this house, we change. So you remember this committee is there for 3 years. We don't expect to be idle, Mr. Speaker. And of course, I want to remind members that if you don't work, the 2 whips, whip for minority and whip for majority. If you become lazy in your committee, they will de-whip you. So it will be upon this committee of the selection to change. So, Mr. Speaker, I want to encourage members that from Monday we work so that at least we realize the success in this country. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I support the report.
Thank you, Honorable Leader of Minority, Honorable Matthew Sang.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise to support the motion in place. What I urge members is that we need to move with speed so that we can start having the meetings on the committees so that we can move forward. I think our electorates really need development. So I urge the House, since if you can read from the mood of the House, no one is against the motion. So kindly, Mr. Speaker, I request us to move with speed and support. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Honorable Matthew Sang. Honorable Bitok.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker and honorable members. May I stand to arise and conga with the other team on the selection committee that they sat. They have done a very wonderful job. They have placed us on areas of specialization. Personally, I am very grateful about tourism and culture. That is my place of experience. And to conquer with that, with my fellow, my MCA Birej and Mr. Bet, we are lucky in Tinderet to have a place called Jemgesir, and that is a parcel of my land. And it does some wonders that we want to implement and enact to be a tourism center in Nandi. It is one of the best areas, more than even Africa, when you visit those places. And on the other hand, before I became an elder, I am provisional on those sides of initiation of the girls, and it was changed. After some time, it was changed. I have all the documents, including the costume at home base, that you will start your tourism with the Monganic and all the Samput I have in the area.
Point of inquiry.
Yes, point of inquiry, Honorable.
Does it mean that our honorable member will take everything to Tinderet, as he alleged?
No, I was saying to the area of jurisdiction that I will start on before I end up to those sides of Masop and the other areas. That is a place where we can start the bottom up before we enter to an influence to some other areas. So, and some other members, because it happened that one of my uncles, Jelale, was the specialized in those places that even Honorable Milga knows in those areas places about Jelale. So may I thank the House and let us cooperate and be one. All these committees are equal. Budget, finance, culture, gathering, and at the moment, everything has been changed. Men are the one to cook. No, it is no longer for women. When you visit schools and technical schools, they are for men, not the ladies. They are just the caterers for looking that this food is equal to the task. Otherwise, may I thank...
Point of information, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, point of information, Honorable Atarbey.
Mr. Speaker, allow me to inform Honorable Bitok and Honorable Koko that the catering department doesn't mean the honorable members will go to the kitchen and cook. They'll just ensure there is proper catering for the members, Mr. Speaker.
Well, members, you are well informed. You are well informed. Yes, Honorable Korir.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise to support the good work done by the Select Committee. This was actually well balanced, owing the fact that there was a delicate balance between gender. All the parameters have been catered for. So I wish to now thank them and again to remind members that we are equal to the task. All of us, whichever committee you have been placed, I think we are equal to the task. So what we are needed is to ensure that we move with speed and ensure that we are doing a good job regardless of the committee you have been placed. Lastly, it's very exciting. There is one parameter that is very exciting, especially on Administration and Public Service Committee, whereby all members have been drawn within the municipality. That one shows the kind of seriousness, and I think the members, I can see my friend here who is very happy. The members, you should also consider as we do devolution, you know, I think there is something to do with the municipalities and all the towns. Ensure that this devolution is coming to also aid and assist the rural areas. So do the good job. I think we beg to support and we continue. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Honorable Korir. Honorable Susan.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I've also risen to support this placement. I think they tried their best. It was not easy to have everyone placed somewhere. On behalf of the members from the nominated members, let me thank this committee. I think we were considered and we should not take this for granted. This shows that we are equal in this house. Thank you, the members. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Well, Honorable Sarah.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. I also stand to support or to congratulate the members of the committee who have done very good selection in different committees. I'm very happy and I'm grateful on where I've been placed, especially in the Committee of Education. So being a CPC compliant, I'm very happy about it, and I'll contribute much to the CPC. It is the best system. Having gone through the 3 systems in my education, CPC is the best, and it is there to stay with us. I'm only urging the members to put in their ideas or whatever they see it will be good to be put in place. Otherwise, it is the best system. And I hope I'll do my best in that area of education. And also, learning is a process. In case you have been placed in a committee whereby you are naive in that area, we believe that you will continue learning as you go to that committee. So we should not say that I have no idea in catering, I have no idea in agriculture. We are all adults and we can learn very fast. We believe that adults can learn faster than even the young people. So I stand to support and to adopt the motion. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Honorable Member from Kosirai, Honorable Isaiah Maina.
Bwana Spika, ama Mheshimiwa Spika, shukrani kwa hii nafasi. Hata mnami basi ningependa pia kuwashukuru wenzetu waheshimiwa ambao walipewa hilo jukumu na wakalitimiza kwa wakati uliofaa. Na nadhani kwa mara ya kwanza ninaweza sema kwamba yale ambayo nilifikiri kwamba ningependa kufanyiwa ama kuona, nimewahi kuona Bwana Speaker mara ya kwanza. Natumainia kwamba yale maneno ambayo yamekuwa hapo awali yatakuwa pengine yameanza kufikia kikomo ili mapenzi iendelee kwenda juu. Na basi na niwasihi pia waheshimiwa wote hasa kwamba kazi ambayo tumepewa sisi katika kamati ambayo sijui jina yake vizuri, nadhani ni ya kutekeleza, inaweza itwa kamati tekelezi. Inategemea sana yale maneno ambayo mtakuwa mmeazimia kwenye nyumba hapa. Kwa hivyo mkitoa yale mambo ambayo ni ya sahihi, ni mambo ambayo ni ya kufuatiliwa, basi sisi tutakuwa ni wenye kuifuatilia na kuhakikisha kwamba kila jambo ambalo mnapitisha na mnataka ifanyike bila kukosa. Kwa sababu nina hakika kwamba wakati inapotekelezwa, basi nyinyi wote mtakuwa mmepata yale mahitaji ambayo wale watu wetu wa nyumbani walitutuma tuje tufanye. Kwa hivyo kwa hilo ninafurahi sana. Na haswa pia kunakuwa na hii kamati nyingine ya mazingira pamoja na ardhi na mambo mengine. Ningependa kuwaelezeeni kwamba hii ni sehemu ambayo mimi mwenyewe huipenda sana, na tutafanya kazi kwa bidii tukiwa na wenzangu. Kulikuwa tu na hilo jambo ambalo nadhani mwenzetu mmoja aliuliza, na natumainia kwamba kiranja ama kiongozi wetu ataweza kuitilia mkazo, kwa sababu sijui aswa isipokuwa pengine walikuwa ni wenye kufana sana, ili katika hiyo sehemu ya Mosop tuliweza kupata hao watu 4 wakiwa pale kwa mpigo, wakiwa wameambatana tu. Na nadhani nikifuatilia pia jambo ambalo mwenzangu mheshimiwa kutoka Kapsabet aliulizia, nadhani pengine alikuwa najaribu kusoma akili yake, ni kama alikuwa anauliza kwa nini inaonekana ni wa viongozi tu isipokuwa 2 viongozi wa nyumba. Nadhani nikidhani pengine sijui kama ni hivyo, lakini hata mimi nilikuwa naangalia hivi nikasema Sala, inaonekana hii kamati hii ndio ile nono ama namna gani sijui. Lakini pengine atatuelezea. Kwa hayo machache ningependa tu kuwaelezeni kwamba tufanye kazi kwa bidii. Ninatumainia kwamba hii ndio imetuleta, na sidhani kama kuna jambo lolote ambalo ni la kibinafsi. Hata tunapoenda pale tutashingatia sana, tuzingatieni sana mambo ambayo yanahusu wananchi wetu. Yale maneno mengine pengine kama yapo, lakini sidhani kama iko hapa sana, tuweke pembeni kidogo. Alafu nikimalizia niseme asante sana kwa nafasi hii Bwana Spika. Ninaomba kukubaliana na hii kamati kwa hayo majina, isipokuwa yale mambo machache ambayo nimesema kama kidogo yanaweza kuangaliliwa yakawa ni yenye kufana zaidi, nitafurahi, lakini kama hata ikibidi iwe hivyo bado ni sawa. Nadhani tutaendelea na kazi vizuri. Asanteni sana.
Thank you so much, honorable member. Honorable Silas Kogo.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for once again giving me this opportunity. I just want to congratulate the entire team led by Honorable Leader of Majority, that is Walter Teno, for the good placement of all the honorable members to various committees. Just want to thank the team for seeing good into placing me in those various committees. Maybe it was a prayer well answered, because maybe they saw into that I'm an expert and tourism expertise, and also the sports department. I'm well conversant, and I'm a sports person. In the lands and environment, it's a wonder of the committees. That was my prayer to be placed, and I thank you for that. Mr. Speaker, I just want to say all these committees which we've been placed is just but service delivery to our people. So maybe for my good friend, Honorable Som, it's not a matter of just going to the kitchen and doing the whatever things that may be cooking. This is just but a welfare on planning on all these things are concerning honorable members. So wherever you've been placed, let us work together, and if need be, it's my humble request that we do support each and every committee, and everything will go as planned. So, Mr. Speaker, I want to urge this House that let us come together, work together, and everything will run smoothly. Mr. Speaker, I just want to ask this House to adopt this list so that we can start our work immediately. Mr. Speaker, I once again rise to say I fully support in totality these committees. I beg support. Thank you, and God bless this House.
Thank you so much, Honorable Member. Well, Honorable Majority Leader.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for this opportunity, Honorable Speaker. And again, I want to thank the honorable members who have given their view in this committee of selection. Honorable Speaker, I want to thank most of the members who have spoken and consider that we became fair in handling this matter, Honorable Speaker, in ensuring that we place members accordingly, Honorable Speaker. And I want to thank the members of this committee, Honorable Speaker, because when we sat, we agreed in unison that we will be fair as much as possible, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, we might not be 100% perfect, Honorable Speaker, the way another issue has been raised, maybe in terms of the Committee on Lands. Honorable Speaker, when you check the composition of the membership, Honorable Speaker, when you check the composition of membership in terms of members of this great house, Honorable Speaker, may found that a sub-county like Mbwen, for instance, they have 4 elected members. A sub-county like Mosop, we have 7 members. So that in a scenario whereby you want to place members, you found some members being in the same committee, Honorable Speaker. You can look even an example of Committee on Trade, whereby you may found that members of Aldai, because there are 6 in numbers elected, you may found 3 members in the same committee, Honorable Speaker. It was just because of a balancing. Not, we didn't have any hidden agenda on that, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, another issue that arose is on the issue of Committee on Budget. I think Honorable Matata said that maybe all the members were in that committee, Honorable Speaker, which is not true. When you find that Honorable Keter was not in that committee, Honorable Sang, he was not on that committee, Honorable Tololei, he was not on that committee, Honorable Korir was not in that committee, which means the 3 was in that committee and 4 was not in that committee, Honorable Speaker. Nevertheless, Honorable Speaker, considering these committees, Honorable Speaker, the way I think one member said that, and that is Honorable Falendine, that when we find the right committee being in the right member being in the right committee, Honorable Speaker, it will be another advantage to this county assembly, Honorable Speaker. Like when we find that Honorable Birej will be in Pick and Pack to serve this great county assembly, Honorable Speaker, it will be a very important committee, which is the watchdog of the county assembly, Honorable Speaker. It will ensure that all the reports which comes from controller of budget, from the Auditor General, will be handled by the team of Honorable Birej, Honorable Speaker. And I found that one time when we were talking with Honorable Maina, he said I'm an environmentalist. And I think we placed him to the right committee, which he wanted. We didn't have any fishy agenda, Honorable Speaker, in placing members. So we use all the opportunity to serve members equally. And I think when going for an election, going forward, maybe which will be communicated by Honorable Speaker, we ensure that we place members to be the chairs, to be the vice, who are able to serve this county assembly with a lot of dedication, Honorable Speaker. And like whereby, I remember last time in the assembly, Honorable Speaker, you may found that a chair has been given, let's say, a committee, let's say, on trade. And I think I was the vice chair during that time, Honorable Speaker, for trade. And my chair at that time, Honorable Januarius, he was elected and he disappeared. He didn't even attend any single committee for the rest of the assembly. So it is very important that when member is placed to the committee and being elected as a chair or vice, he will serve this county assembly, irrespective of the committee, Honorable Speaker. And number 2, Honorable Speaker, lastly, like the committee on the administration, that is the one we have placed Honorable Matata, Honorable Rupeti, Honorable Emmanuel, and Honorable Keter. This is our town. This is the headquarters of the county of Nandi, which we need to be in order, Honorable Speaker. And we will take those members to task to ensure that the town is proper, so that we can serve our citizens well, Honorable Speaker. We may find that even a sewage is blocked in the headquarters, Honorable Speaker. We will not enjoy the good environment when the sewage is blocked. That is the work of this committee, to serve the members of the county of Nandi equally, Honorable Speaker. So, Honorable Speaker, I want to thank the members for the opportunity. I want to thank the members of this committee. We work as a team to ensure that we come up with the right report. I want also to thank the Office of the Speaker for giving us the necessary support.
the office of the clerk, and all the secretariats, Honorable Speaker. So, Honorable Speaker, I want to ask the House to support this report and approve, Honorable Speaker. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Honorable Teno, for that reply. Honorable members, I now put the question that the membership of Finance and Economic Planning Committee be adopted as contained in the said report. Will as many as of similar opinion say ayes?
Aye.
Will as many as of contrary opinion say nays? Ayes have it. Honorable members, I now put the question that the membership of Education and Vocational Training Committee be adopted as contained in the said report. Will as many as of similar opinion say ayes?
Aye.
Will as many as of contrary opinion say nays? Ayes have it. I now put the question that the membership of Agriculture and Cooperative Development Committee be adopted as contained in the said report. Will as many as of similar opinion say ayes?
Aye.
Will as many as of contrary opinion say nays? Ayes have it. I now put the question that the membership of Transport and Infrastructure Committee be adopted as contained in the said report. Will as many as of similar opinion say ayes?
Aye.
Will as many as of contrary opinion say nay? Ayes have it. I now put the question that the membership of Health and Sanitation Committee be adopted as contained in the said report. Will as many as of similar opinion say ayes?
Aye.
Will as many as of contrary opinion say nays? Ayes have it. I now put the question that the membership of Lands, Environment, Mining and Natural Resources Committee be adopted as contained in the said report. Will as many as of similar opinion say ayes?
Aye.
Will as many as of contrary opinion say nay? Ayes have it. I now put the question that the membership of Tourism, Culture and Social Welfare Committee be adopted as contained in the said report. Will as many as of similar opinion say ayes?
Aye.
Will as many as of contrary opinion say nay?
Nay.
Ayes have it. I now put the question that the membership of Trade, Investment and Industrialization Committee be adopted as contained in the said report. Will as many as of similar opinion say aye?
Aye.
Will as many as of contrary opinion say nay? Ayes have it. I now put the question that the membership of Administration and Public Service Committee be adopted as contained in the said report. Will as many as of similar opinion say ayes?
Aye.
Will as many as of contrary opinion say nay? Ayes have it. I now put the question that the membership of Sports, Youth and Talent Development Committee be adopted as contained in the said report. Will as many as of similar opinion say ayes?
Aye.
Will as many as of contrary opinion say nay? Ayes have it. I now put the question that the membership of Labor, Justice and Legal Affairs Committee be adopted as contained in the said report. Will as many as of similar opinion say ayes?
Aye.
Will as many as of contrary opinion say nay? Ayes have it. I now put the question that the membership of County Budget and Appropriations Committee be adopted as contained in the said report. Will as many as of similar opinion say ayes?
Aye.
Will as many as of contrary opinion say nay? Ayes have it. I now put the question that the membership of County Public Investment and Accounts Committee be adopted as contained in the said report. Will as many as of similar opinion say ayes?
Aye.
Will as many as of contrary opinion say nay? Ayes have it. I now put the question that the membership of Implementation Committee be adopted as contained in the said report. Will as many of similar opinion say ayes? Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nays? Ayes have it. I now put the question that the membership of county I now put the question that the membership of the Committee on Delegated County Legislation be adopted as contained in the said report. Will as many as of similar opinion say ayes? Aye. Will as many as of contrary opinion say nays? Ayes have it. I now put the question that the membership of the Welfare and Catering Services Committee be adopted as contained in the said report. Will as many as of the similar opinion say ayes?
Aye.
Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? Ayes have it. I now put the question that the membership of the County Assembly Procedure and Rules be adopted as contained in the said report. Will as many as of similar opinion say ayes?
Aye.
Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? Ayes have it. I now put the question that the membership of the County Assembly Powers and Privileges Committee be adopted as contained in the said report. Will as many as of similar opinion say ayes?
Aye.
Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? Ayes have it. Honorable members, upon the adoption of the Selection Committee report on placement of members to various county assembly committees, the clerk shall issue the notice for election of the chairperson and vice chairperson in the respective committees by appointing the place, date, and time of elections in accordance with the Standing Order 162. The clerk has since issued notice and scheduled for elections to be held on Monday, 21st October 2022, as from 9 a.m. The elections will be by secret ballot. Next order.
Order number 11, motion.
Yes, Honorable Teno.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I think from...
Point of information.
Well, point of information.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I think 21st is not on Monday, but it will be on the Friday.
Thank you, Honorable Member. It should be 24th, Monday, 24th October 2022. Thank you for that.
Honorable Speaker.
Yes, Honorable Son.
On that date of 24th, most of the members will not be in, leader of majority and the minority, because they will be in Nairobi for that CAF meeting. And I don't think whether it will be fought, because I'm also interested. I want to require one of the seats. So I don't know whether that thing will happen. And the members, most of us, about all of 8 of us will be. So it means that one will not, it will be beyond that date of Monday.
Well, Honorable Sang, we'll get a communication. You'll get a communication from the clerk. Honorable Teno.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I wish to move a motion that this House approves the adjournment of the County Assembly sitting. Honorable Speaker, that aware that this House has pursuant to Standing Order 28.1 and appreciating that this House has today, 18 October, approved its calendar for the first session. Nothing that the Standing Order 28.3 permits the County Assembly to be in session and may adjourn for such number of days, considering that His Excellency, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, will be visiting Nandi on 19th, that is tomorrow. Further considering that honorable members of this House, by virtue of their leadership position and being the representatives of the people, will join His Excellency, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, during his official visit to Nandi, cognizant that 20th October 2022, that is on Thursday, is a public holiday. This House therefore resolves to adjourn its sitting until Tuesday, 25th October 2022 at 2:30 p.m. Honorable Speaker, basing on this, that tomorrow we'll be having His Excellency, the Deputy President, Rigathi Gachagua, will be attending a function in Nandi Hills and the Kapsabet Girls. Honorable Speaker, it's a very important visit and it's a very important day for the Nandi people as we commemorate Orka Yota, that is Koitalel. And Honorable Speaker, as by virtue we are the leaders, we want to request that this House be adjourned until Tuesday next week so that members can attend this very important function, Honorable Speaker. And you are aware on Thursday, Honorable Speaker, is a public holiday, that is Mashujaa Day, Honorable Speaker. We will also adjourn until next week Tuesday so that the business of the County Assembly may continue, Honorable Speaker. So, Honorable Speaker, I call upon this House to approve this motion so that we may proceed and attend this very important function. And I'm very happy that Honorable, in bracket, Cheptuget was there from morning, from yesterday night, Honorable Speaker, making the place to be as conducive as much as possible for the Deputy President, Honorable Speaker. So, Honorable Speaker, allow us so that we can attend this very important function. I call upon Honorable Leader of Minority to second the motion, Honorable Speaker. Yeah, I've said the Leader of Minority. You know, Honorable Kironga has been saying he's the Leader of Majority, but he must be guided well so that he can know I'm the Leader of Majority. Honorable Leader of Minority.
Yes, Honorable Kirongo.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rose to support the motion by Leader of Majority. And of course, it is courteous, Mr. Speaker, when the leader, and of course the Deputy President is in our county. For us leaders, we have to be in attendance. And of course, Mr. Speaker, you know, personally, I've never been in government for 10 years. So it is an opportunity for some of us so that at least we receive the Deputy President. So, Mr. Speaker, I really support the motion so that, you know, I want to feel that I'm in government. And I urge honorable members that we support this motion so that we are part of the leaders tomorrow receiving our Deputy President. Mr. Speaker, I support. Thank you.
Thank you so much, honorable member.
Point of information, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, point of information.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. I want to inform the House, following that tomorrow I'll be the host, welcoming the Deputy President.
Can we have that later, please?
Okay, thank you.
Well, thank you, honorable member. Honorable members, I now propose the question that the motion on adjournment of the County Assembly sittings be now discussed. Yes, Honorable Edwin.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Some of us, we are slow in learning, but we'll adapt. Honorable Speaker, first I want to thank you. Following that, tomorrow I'll be the host. I want to take this opportunity to welcome you all to Nandi Hills, so that we can, all of us, welcome the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. Time we're going to begin at 9. Venue is Pairs Golf Club Nandi Hills. I welcome you all. Welcome to Nandi Hills Ward. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Honorable Edwin. Honorable Sang.
Okay, Honorable Speaker, thank you. And I think, Honorable Speaker, I've seen tomorrow is we have a very number of issues. So it is in order for the Leader of Majority to adjourn. I've heard that we are having that Nandi Hills, that is Koitale somewhere. We have also another function at Kapsabet Girls, and I saw also another one in Kobujoy. So it means tomorrow we will be having a number of issues. So it is proper for us to adjourn. And Honorable Speaker, I talked about the standing order number 90, about the accuracy of facts. And about
Honorable Sang, was that standing order 90 or you refer to standing order 81?
It's 90.
Okay.
It was 90. It was 90, Honorable Speaker. And I want to caution Honorable the majority and the minority when they are giving the accuracy of facts. Honorable majority is saying that Jeptuget never slept, and we were with Jeptuget yesterday. I don't know these people, the way they are putting it in this order. So what I want to say is that let us adjourn and have the meeting. So because if we have the next, the second in command coming to our county is a blessing to us. So it is in order for all of us to go there, though I know that we'll not get the opportunity to say something, but I'm requesting that those who will be given the opportunity to represent us, maybe those who come from that area to be given an opportunity to represent us. And I want to say that under the majority leader, the issue of saying that the MCS to put up their hands and legs will not agree. Even they will even say the name, still is Honorable Sang. And then those members that come from those particular areas to say something. But this issue of diminishing us should stop. So I want to say that we cannot adjourn, and then will not be recognized that we are also the area MCS in that particular. It is better the MCA for that particular to say something, and thus we recognize that we have the members of this county assembly. But the ideas of going and filling chairs must come to an end. We should not allow such issues to this particular. Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Let's adjourn.
Thank you, Honorable Sang. Honorable Trufosa.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, sir. I also want to inform honorable members from Aldai that tomorrow in the morning, our Deputy President will start Kemeloi Ward, Kemela Maraba Ward, Kemeloi or Aldai TTC. So, Kobujoi Ward, Kabareng Ward, Terik, and Kaptumo, you can come down to Kemeloi to welcome our Deputy President. Thank you. Welcome.
Point of information,
yes,
Mr. Speaker.
On point of information.
Maybe just to correct the Honorable DS for mentioning Kobujoi, it isn't Kobujoi where the Deputy President is coming. It is in Kemeloi. And another point of information for Honorable Mheshimiwa Trufosa is that I think we don't limit the invitation to Aldai only. It is Nandi County. Thank you.
Well, Honorable Trufosa and Honorable Sang, you are well informed. Yes, Honorable Bet.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. Since we are adjourning till next week, it is my humble prayer that the leadership of the House, led by Honorable Leader of Majority, we know the second in command is coming. It is our prayer that you book an appointment for the honorable members of this House, that we may visit him soon and very soon, immediately after leaving this county of Nandi. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you so much, Honorable Bet. We can hear from Honorable Isaac, and thereafter, Honorable Matata.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I also rise to support the motion that this House indeed adjourns, because tomorrow is a very important day. And as you realize, the nature of the terrain of our county is such that when 3 sub-counties are being dealt with, now we are talking about Mgwen, Nandi Hills, I don't know, I'm not sure whether it is Mgwen or Chesumei, Nandi Hills and Aldai. Members currently are still struggling, especially in terms of means of transport. I think members understand this very well. And in that connection, and from the spirit of the House, we like congregating. If it is my earnest request that tomorrow we get facilitated, led by the leadership of the House, so that we, the members who may not have proper means to travel through these venues and would wish to travel to those venues, the members of the House can be facilitated. Thank you. I support the motion.
Thank you so much, Honorable Mosbey. Honorable Matata Benjamin.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise to support the motion on adjournment, considering the fact that our second in command and being a Kenya Kwanza government will be around in Nandi tomorrow, and we are leaders representing the people, I think it will be in order that we shall be there to welcome the Deputy President. Secondly, Mr. Speaker, I want to echo the sentiments of our Deputy Speaker. The act of demeaning honorable members in functions that are attended by the people in high offices should stop, because you find that most of these events, it seems it has been prescribed that honorable MCAs should just stand and wave. That thing should stop. It is actually demeaning to us as honorable members, because when you go back at the village, sometimes even your electorate just asks you questions that you cannot even answer. Why were you not given an opportunity to talk in front of the Deputy President? So I think tomorrow I will be privileged to make an address in front of the Deputy President of this country, and it will be a mileage on my side, and Honorable Edwin Elias Cheptuget. I think it will be in order. Otherwise, Mr. Speaker, I support the motion that we adjourn the House so that we shall be all together in welcoming the Deputy President. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you so much, Honorable Member. We can hear from Honorable Isaiah Minor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I also rise to support the motion by the Leader of Majority to adjourn the House, because I think when the second in command, it's only fair that we allow the members to go and welcome him and hear from him, and particularly so considering that the legend who is being celebrated happens to be one of our own. So this is something that we would like to be very proud of. I'd like also to associate myself with the sentiments that have been made by Honorable Deputy Speaker and the Honorable Member from Kapsabet. But I would like to say that, to urge the members that some of these issues we bring on ourselves. So if we agree that probably we are not going to raise our hands that way, then let's agree so. But if we know that we will get to a point where we'll raise our hands and allow maybe the Leader of Majority and the host to speak, you know, sometimes it is okay also to notice that we happen to be quite many. We are 40 of us. It doesn't make a lot of sense if we were to all speak. But now that we have the House leadership, it's okay. The Leader of Majority can represent us by saying something. But I think what the DS proposes seems to be something that we can go with, whereby at least everybody is identified by name. And I think probably it would even be a lot better if we are given designated sitting places. Maybe that's the area that I would like to request. That we have an area where we do not have to struggle with others. It's not as if we do not want our constituents to mingle with us. Actually, it's a bit dangerous now because they would easily be listening and saying that a member now wants to sit alone. But at least let's have designated seats for the honorable members, and then we can agree in advance who will speak, if it's just 2 of us or 3, or depending on the circumstance. And then I think everything else will work out well. With those remarks, Honorable Speaker, I support that the House adopts the motion.
Thank you so much, Honorable Member. Honorable Tarbey.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I also rise to support the motion on adjournment. Now that the visitor visiting our county is second in command in our country, and I want to echo the sentiments of the honorable members, especially the Deputy Speaker. I happened to have attended one function recently attended by the Deputy President that was in Koilel, and I want us to borrow from what Uasin Gishu did. Because of time, like what Honorable Honorable Maina has mentioned, Mr. Speaker, is we might not get enough time to speak, all of us, but it will be courteous for, assuming the honorable member of the place is taking charge, he invites the area MCA, who will in turn either invite the deputy speaker or the leader of majority. And the leader of majority or whoever is invited will identify the other members. We also need to take cognizance, Mr. Speaker, that, for example, Kemeloi Marapa is bordering Fiika, so we should not be mean. The leader of majority or the deputy speaker should also take cognizance of the members, maybe from other neighboring counties. And I'm sure some even from our neighboring counties will be visiting. However, Mr. Speaker, members should not beg for that space. We all took the same Bible and took the same, surprise the same word as leaders, Mr. Speaker. So we should not be begging for that chance to be recognized. We need to stamp authorities in Nandi, Mr. Speaker, and demand that as we put in place the order of precedence, like we were introduced in the induction, Mr. Speaker, we need, before we put before we have our order of precedence in our country, we need to borrow from what other counties are doing, Mr. Speaker. So I believe it will be in order for the one running the program to invite the area MCA, who will in turn invite one of the leaders of the House, either leader of majority or the deputy speaker, who will recognize all of us. Otherwise, we want to take this opportunity to welcome the deputy president, and he should believe this is his own, Mr. Speaker. I think we should give him a name befitting to this area, Mr. Speaker. I don't know if we'll call him Kiprop or so, but I understand his new name is Honorable Rick G. He is highly welcome, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Honorable Tarbey. We can now have to hear from Honorable Birech.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. I was looking at online invitation card that was moving around, and I saw governor inviting people on that invitation letter. I saw senators, I saw women rep. It's unfortunate I didn't see anywhere MCAs appearing. Even the host MCA was not in that circular that was moving around. I don't know. Were we really invited, or we want to force ourselves to be in that meeting?
Yes, Honorable Milka.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I rise to support the adjournment of the House. And again, I am in support of what Honorable Birech has said. For I was sitting down here and looking at what in the social media, and I have seen the guest is our governor, and then the host, and all members of National Assembly from Nandi are here. And I was so scared that it would be better
Honorable Milka,
even
will you please inform us what you're making reference to about the authenticity of that particular document?
I am now referring to the MCA of the area, because he told us that we are welcome, and this is not here. And it was better when the name of our speaker is here and the area MCA. Just the two only. So that is why we as honorable members always, we are pecking to speak, especially me. There is a time, Honorable President, when he was a deputy.
Point of information, Speaker.
Yes, point of information.
Honorable Speaker, because this is a matter of great concern, Honorable Speaker, when you look at the notes, Honorable Speaker, we have a letter from the County Secretary inviting all the members through the office of the clerk. So it is already in the notes, Honorable Speaker, and it has invited all the members of the County Assembly.
Thank you so much, Honorable Teno. I was about to make that communication to the House.
Yes, Mr. Speaker, thank you very much.
You out of order, Honorable Bates. You out of order.
I beg to sit down.
Yeah.
Point of information, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, inform the House.
Well, as you may be aware, there's normally the ways that are used nowadays to invite or to at least publicize. It may not be formal, but I think what the honorable member was referring to is a poster that has been developed by, but probably it is not authentifiable, but it is done by the office of the governor, which puts there, indicates he is the host, and then the other host is the members of parliament, and then it ends there. There is no mention of the MCA or even the area MCA. I think that's what the honorable member, or the speaker indeed. So this is probably the area in which we were a bit concerned.
Thank you so much, honorable member. Honorable members, judging by the mood of the House, I now put the question that the motion on adjournment of county assembly sittings be adopted. As many of a similar opinion say ayes.
Aye.
As many as of contrary opinion say nays. Ayes have it. Honorable members, I wish to make a communication as regard the invitation to the 117th Koitalel Samoe commemoration to be held on 19th October 2022. Honorable members, this is to communicate that all the members of the County Assembly, including the staff to the County Assembly, are invited to be part of that particular celebration. Next order.
Order number 12, adjournment.
Honorable members, this House stands adjourned till 25th October 2022.